Big day of racing ahead. Starting here, the first of the 10. Right to go, gates fly back. They're off and they're racing with RAINLINE missing the step. Frappuccino had no pace coming out of the machine at all and is back in the field as Swansea sails straight to the lead. At the end of 200, Swansea opens up, takes charge of Romilly, fired right up, wants to lead, running by 5 as they settle down from climb on top. Frappuccino charging around them now. Saturday Sesh Posse's up running 4th, a little more than a length. Belle Journey being followed further back by He's Archie. And then on the rails, or at least one off the fence, Swans at the head of the others on this stage of proceedings. Goalmaker. Last of all is RAINLINE. Swansea's the leader. 700 to go as Romilly tries to put a lock on him and slow him down. Swansea by over a length. Frappuccino striding to second. A length and a half climb on top. Back on the inside, Saturday Sesh. Going forward next is Belle Journey around the outside. The stablemate a length away back near the rails. He's Archie, followed by Goldmaker, and still whipping them all in RAINLINE. 375 left to go. Swansea straightens up in front. Frappuccino second, ridden along by Turner. Climb on top tested. Saturday Sesh has got plenty of room to come around them. Further back, Goldmaker. At the 200, Frappuccino, Swansea. Climb on top, charging home. Goldmaker likewise. Goldmaker and now RAINLINE over the top from last. Here's RAINLINE. RAINLINE takes Goldmaker. RAINLINE gets home. RAINLINE pushed across the line by Pike, one from Goldmaker. For third, climb on top. Might have clung on, but it's pretty close with Belle Journey. Saturday Sesh with every chance behind those. Followed by Swansea and Frappuccino, both knocking up. And towards the tail, He's Archie in the opening event. RAINLINE with Willie Pike starting the day. From last, going to Goldmaker, the money horse. They were very bullish with Goldmaker when the markets were first published. They've got very close, but RAINLINE has tipped them off, and it was the target of support also. 440 into 380 here with Pike lifting it to the line over Goldmaker. Climb on top was back there third in front of Belle Journey. There was no Saturday Sesh at all there today after getting a beautiful run in behind them. Didn't let down, just a disappointing run on the face of it all. And the two here that went out, particularly Swansea, got hold of Romilly and just wanted to run like crazy. And Frappuccino had missed the step. Turner sending it around the outside. Posse'd up there, both have weakened out of it. They've run 124.05, half ahead, a length and a half of the margins. 8, 3, 1 and 9. RAINLINE by Rommel from Sound of Thunder. For Donnell Pearce, trained by Dan and Ben Pearce. Willie Pike, the winning rider. Over 3, Goldmaker by Universal Ruler from Puro Doro. Donna Reardon, Joe Azzopardi, and to climb on top. Third home by Demerit from Time to Climb. Zeph Johnston Porter for Dan and Ben Pearce, who saddle up the winner and third place getter in race 1. Race 2, the MCA Polytrack Handicap over 1100. There are no changes, and they'll start at 12:36 in the next on the card. We've got Lockie down in the yard here. Lock, there would have been plenty cheering Goldmaker, but it was Willie Pike who has picked Joey Azzopardi's pocket right on the post with RAINLINE. Getting home in the opening event for the day.
Thanks, Darren, and I'm now joined by Taylor Fitzgerald after the win of RAINLINE. Taylor, congratulations on the win. I'm sure you were happy to see the speed set down the back straight. Despite RAINLINE being back in the field, they were always going to come back to her eventually.
Yeah, I think so. This is how she won her last Saturday race, so it's good to see.
What's her campaign been like thus far? Has it been slightly frustrating? She's always been in the market and she hasn't been far away, but she hasn't been in the winner's circle either.
Well, she was always looking for the 14. They've said it her last couple of starts, so it's good to find us a 14 for her today.
How did you view the way she handled the 14 today? Did you feel like she travelled better in the race, just going up in trip marginally?
I think so. Last start she was quite off the bit, so yeah, today's better.
Speaking of off the bit, under influence in the net, what do you make of his chances at 1100 metres?
I think he's going well. I think today will hopefully be his day. This is an easier race for him, so yeah.
Fingers crossed, hopefully an early double.
Thank you.
There's Taylor Fitzgerald after the win of RAINLINE, and Willie Pike, he basically begins the day where he left off last week. Scotty, 3 winners last Saturday afternoon on opening day, and RAINLINE goes bang despite racing in weaker company her last 3 starts. The Wizard jumps back aboard and gets the job done.
Exactly right. It's actually the Wizard who won on this filly when she was a 2-year-old on a Saturday. So Willie Pike now the only person to have won on RAINLINE, and they were swooping right down the outside there. Beautiful run from Goldmaker, but over the top in a perfectly timed run from RAINLINE. 8, 3, 1 and 9. Climb on Top was probably the first horse to come under pressure at the 600-metre marker. So to his credit, he actually fought on quite well. And then Beljourney was getting through late with the stablemate He's Archie. But probably the big flop out of the race has to be Saturday's Sesh. He's nearly jumped favourite there at the end at $3.80. He had to track up that speed that was set by Swansea, who looked like she was really getting along at a good clip down the back straight, but unfortunately just couldn't come on today. So that little bit of that purple patch of form, the bubble burst with him.
And how good's that? Willie Pike has just met a young fan along the fence who has made a sign for him saying, "Go, Willie, go," and he's been good enough to give her a little bit of time, which I'm sure will make her day. So great to see Willie Pike in the winner's circle. RAINLINE takes out race number 1, and here's Willie catching up with Scotty after making things official with Chief Steward Brad Lewis. Here he is.
And that little fan was actually still waving as Willie was coming across the scales. Willie, this was a filly when you last rode her, but a mare. She gets the job done today and showed a nice turn of foot late.
She did. I spoke to Ben this morning and he said she just ran off her feet last start at York. And I kind of smiled and went, yeah, okay. But honestly, he was a good push for her, so I can't say I did much other than steer her today. She's a busybody, and I didn't want to let her jump too quick. I thought it might ruin a few of my plans. We had a lot to do at the top of the straight, but she knuckled to the task.
How are the conditions out there? It's a little bit breezy.
Yeah, it's gusty, it's swirling around. The pace was just nice and even then. That's what helped me the most, so that was good. But yeah, it's gusty sort of day.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike after piloting a RAINLINE for Dan and Ben Pearce in race 1 of 10 here at Ascot. She takes out the Tap Touch Westby Platinum Handicap.